Hey, what's up, guys? It's Howtoschooler here, or Jordan, if you want to call me that. Coming at you with a Battlefield Hardline gameplay. And I have to say, I haven't put anything on YouTube for a while, haven't tried doing anything. So basically, I want to tell you about my channel. I'm gonna have a lot of gameplays, and I'm probably gonna commentate over them, maybe tell some stories. And you see, I want to do a lot of rants. I want to go on and debate about things like medical marijuana, which is this video, or abortion, or just rant about assholes, you know? Just state my opinions on things. So you don't have to agree with me, you can say fuck you, I really don't care, that's you, man. But at any point, if you like this, subscribe, press the like button, give me a thumbs up, you know, spread the word, help me out. So basically right now, my channel is it's in what I'm going to call the beta phase. So, right now, all my gameplay is being recorded off the share feature on the PlayStation 4. And if I can get, let's say, 1,000 likes pretty soon, like, I don't think it's too much to ask for. It's a lot, but it's not too much. Then I'll go ahead and I'll get an Elgato capture card, got it all looked up and everything. But I want to see what I can do before I go and shell out $150. You got me? You got me, yeah. So I already have a condenser mic, so that should be fine. The audio should be fine. Just forgive me for the iffy quality on my gameplay. So I'm gonna get right into it. Medicinal marijuana. So basically, it's not illegal to smoke pot. We all know this. But there are bills out there that are trying to pass it. There are some people who are against it. I'm gonna give you my opinion. And frankly, I think it should be legalized. Like, we have opiates. That's basically a derivative of heroin, right? Yet that's legal and pot's bad. Like, first off, there's CBD oil. This is an oil derived from marijuana. It doesn't get you high, and has benefits that range from anything to an I don't even fucking know, man. Can't read my own handwriting. Anticonvulsant, antipsychotic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-tumoral, antidepressant. Like, this shit goes everywhere. It's great, right? So, it reduces the paranoia from, smoking pot, THC, except you can actually get it in pill form. Like, there's a lot of different forms of it. It's legitimate medicine. It, helps with the shittiness of memory that pot gives you. And gets rid of the sleepy effect, which is sometimes why when you smoke pot, you feel alert. Like, it's a good feeling. But there's also no lethal overdose of it. And there's some studies on it, but not too much out there. Like, all the stuff that I have is from a study by the British Journal of Clinical Pharmacology? I don't know. But yeah. So, CBD oil is some next level shit. There are people out there who are trying to petition our government, trying to get it legal. I actually, I signed one. This little girl was having seizures, and the normal medicines wouldn't work. I don't know why, to be honest. But they recommended CBD oil. And if that's the only thing that can help you, like, why deny them the medical care that they deserve? Like, that little girl could die because the government doesn't want to legalize medical marijuana. And a big part of it is there's the ethical approach, which almost, I don't want to offend anybody out there, but so much of the time there are just people who are uneducated on the subject and just going out there and spewing bullshit about, oh, you can overdose, oh, you get high, it ruins your life. No, it doesn't, man. I mean, there's good and bad to it, but, like, I've smoked pot, there's nothing wrong with it. And, ooh, I just burped. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with pot. Like, you can't overdose on it. There's no real bad side effects. There's a lot of good ones. Makes you feel pretty fucking happy. But, so a lot of times it's politicians spreading bullshit for campaign reasons or tax purposes. They're all crooked. They have their reasoning. So, yeah, there's that. And then there's just the uneducated people who are following with them. And then there's also the fact they point out that there's not a lot of research on it. I mean, how can you research something that's illegal? Like, there's plenty of research on opioids and heroin and what it can do to you. They're addictive. It's just a monopoly. They want to sell it to you. They want to get you addicted so they can sell you more. Like, whether it's underground, whether you're going to a hospital for back pain, like, it's monopolized, right? So, like, just, if you legalize it, we can research it. Like, how are we supposed to know if it'll help if you don't make it legal? I mean, there are studies out there, like the one I pointed out before, but it's bullshit, man. So, where we stand now, there's a bill in March that went through the Senate. It was bipartisan, too, which is pretty great. We had 2 Democrats, Cory Baker, I think that is. Forgive me if I mispronounce that. Kirsten Gillibrand, they were the 2 Democrats. Then there's the Republican Rand Paul. Like, honestly, I lean more Democratic. I consider myself independent, but I love me some Rand Paul. So, the bill is called the Compassion, Research, Expansion, and Respect States Act, or CARES. And it basically allows states to decide whether or not they want to legalize marijuana for medicinal purposes. And it does more about it to that in a second. And basically, each state can just go, and if they want to research it, if they want to come up with their own things, this sets up the guidelines that says, we will not come after you. Like, you're good, man. So, it also would help curb restrictions on transport. It would help prescriptions and availability, and it would also lower it from I believe it's a class 1 drug, which is up there with like LSD, heroin, and ecstasy, and it would lower it to, I think they say a class 2 drug, so it's not as high priority, which it really shouldn't be, to be honest. I mean, how many states have legalized it recreationally? I haven't looked, but I know there's Colorado, I believe there's Washington, like, it's out there. So, it's also legally medically in 23 states. And the federal government says they're not going to pursue these people, but, you know, it's still not technically legal to do that. So, it's out there, it's good, and THC, too, has medicinal purposes, all the same as CBD from what I understand, but there are the side effects of feeling high. CBD doesn't make you high. It actually is counterproductive to that. But like THC, it can help reduce anxiety and depression. It helps reduce the pain associated with chemotherapy and cancer and helps increase the appetite. And a lot of it's safer than most medicines out there. Like, so much is addictive nowadays, boys. So, there are some cons too, though. Like, a lot of the CBD studies were done on animals, right? So, they aren't human, but there are some trials going on with human. But, with schizophrenia and epilepsy were the main ones. But, like, you gotta legalize it to have the studies. And sometimes the paranoia can increase anxiety, and it can create a dependency sort of thing if you do use it on a daily basis. I know it's not supposed to be addictive, but that can lead to depression. And smoking anything, of course, damages your lungs, and then carrying you out of state lines. But I'm running out of time today, so I hope you enjoyed my video. I forgot to mention this early on, but since my channel is in the sort of beta phase, is what I'm calling it, that I do want to know what you guys want to see me do, like more commentaries, just straight gameplay, like you want to see some stories, think I'd be good at this, good at that. Does anyone want to debate with me? I think it'd be fucking hilarious. So if you liked, thumbs up, subscribe, spread the word, give me any suggestions. Thanks for watching. Peace.